Oh,
Actually, I think I'll grab this one.
That was mine.
Remember to stay hydrated during the summer with a lot of warm temperatures. We are going to go into this game, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, top 8 winners, semis. Ton, the 2nd seed of the tournament. Raikoss, the 6th seed of the tournament. Let's see how they will approach this matchup now.
Going to Town and City to start off. Like, very narrow blast zones and high ceiling. Very high ceiling.
I think this is going to be the name of the game. Palutena just walling out Puff with a backer with a dash attack. But once Puff gets in, though, that's when it's scary. Because, I mean, Puff has that X factor that Palu might not actually have, where they kill super early. What is the punish from Raikoss? Just an F smash, keeping it simple. I respect it.
Don't want to risk anything too early here in case that you don't get that stock with the rest.
Yeah,
exactly. But you want, unless you want to be careful, because the drop down nair is so good for Ton. He can use that nair to just create such a strong advantage for like every occasion. And these dash attacks, oh, the pure Norway is really coming in clutch here. The down throw, once again, he gets those conversions if the DI is correct, of course. Going for the F smash, Raikoss in the corner now.
Yeah, as we see, like, these dash attacks have been doing big work so far. Just being intangible so you can just punish whenever you see Jigglypuff float into your area.
Of course, the biggest strength Palutena has in the matchup is the fact that Palutena wants to catch her opponents in the air and Puff wants to be in the air.
Exactly.
Because Palu's bread and butter are her aerials, and Puff is a character that's pretty easy to hit with her aerials. Of course, Puff has fantastic air momentum, and that's going to be rough.
Yeah, the F throw.
Great forward throw.
No punish yet. Another one. Can we see 2-frame? Oh, going for the 2-frame with the pound there being a super active move.
Going for the drop, but does not need it. As a backer, takes it from mid-stage at 120. Really solid there.
The deep breathing there. Tom doing his best Wii Fit trainer impression.
Answering right back now. Even stocks basically even present both players still feeling each other out, seeing, all right, this is because they haven't played in so long, you know.
They played at Midgard. That was the last time, and that's almost a year ago.
Exactly. So there's a lot of just finding out your opponent's habits going on right now.
For sure. And that burst range of Palutena is really scary for Puff, because the little tiny hands of Puff is not going to be able to challenge that dash attack, that burst range where it's intangible on your arm and just like moving hitbox, unreactable from a certain range that Puff kind of likes to be in.
Also, one of Puff's biggest match strengths, we've seen it several times already, the fact that Puff's air drift is so good, so she can just drift around Palutena's juggling. And that means like Palutena's juggling, one of her best suits, kind of is really rough to do against Puff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, going for the Hail Mary F smash there, but not connecting just yet, and now you're in disadvantage.
Tom patient on the legend. You have to be against Jigglypuff because she can throw out so many options. Now the disadvantage here for Raikoss.
Oh, excellent mobility there. Using the pound to duck underneath the neutral beat.
What the
hit.
Oh. He was ready with the counter. We do have fun here. Back throw, not going to kill just yet, even though it is Town and City. Shielding the approach from the ledge from Raikoss with a down air there.
Why did that send so far up?
He missed attack. Oh, the jab!
The jab?
Yeah,
Wow.
jab is going to kill right there. Ton now with the lead. Answering back with 2 stocks back to back. Of course, the percent still very high in Ton. Anything is going to kill him at this point except weak dash attack apparently.
We saw in the set against Pyram that Ton had to take a stock to just adapt, and he's doing the same now against Raikoss. Raikoss is playing very solid though.
Absolutely. He's looking for this kill right now, just following everywhere Palutena goes.
Goes to ledge. That's a safe space.
Yeah, we can see... is this platform camping? Almost? I don't know.
Circle camping.
Trying not to, yeah, he's just trying not to get hit right now. Trying to get as much extra credit as possible on this very weak stock right now.
Oh, he gets the landing normal neutral air.
Raikoss needs to close this out now. Damage keeps piling up. Your Puff, you can't live for very long. So many weak dash attacks. It just goes to show how well Ton is spacing outside of Puff's burst range.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh, the up tilt. Yeah, that's going to do it.
Beautiful crouch.
Yeah, crouch beneath the forward aerial and then just getting that deceptively strong up tilt. So now this is almost an even game. One big combo from Raikoss can be dangerous right here.
He gets the grab there, and there is another conversion with the back air. Spacing it out. These guys don't want to get into each other's zones.
Raikoss just keeps getting more and more damage. However, he needs this big opening, but he hasn't gotten it yet. Of course, with rage, that makes it even scarier.
Avoiding the pound, low profiling it with a down tilt. pound on the ledge. That is so safe.
And
There's
back
a back
air.
air.
Game 1 will be going to Ton, representing MZP Esports.
Is that our new name now?
Isn't it? I thought it was MZP Esports.
It's always just been Metasport.
I'm sorry.
We do it the simple way.
So you don't do esports? You only
We do esports, but
Oh.
we do much more than that as well.
Ah, true. Fantastic.
Esports.
Shout out to Karsten.
Karsten Warholm, of course, my boy.
So yeah, so we saw the first game going to Toon right here. What do you guys think Raikoss can do with the stage picks here to try to get an advantage?
I know that Ton is going to try to avoid FD because he prefers having those platforms to move around on. So going to Hollow Bastion, that is a good stage for Puff.
Yeah, it's also very nice because when you have a center platform, Palu only has 2 ledge cancel options, whereas when there are the dual plats, she can ledge cancel, teleport cancel to the center, and then she has so many mix-ups. Whereas on this stage, only 1 mix-up, which means the platform is going to be a lot more in Raikoss's favor. Puff loves platform tech chases.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I assume that we got a ban on Smashville because Smashville is a very good stage for Jigglypuff.
I
And
would assume so too.
we saw almost getting some extensions there with the center platform as well, so maybe the combo game will be even better here for Raikoss.
Adaptation all the way here. Ton taking some stray hits. Raikoss doing well to just keep control for the time
Oh, he's
being.
dashing. He's dashing
Beautiful,
so much.
beautiful advantage from Raikoss right now. Just
Oh, the misses a grab, and that could be
Still.
very detrimental.
managed to cling on to advantage though, but overcommits a bit with an F smash. That's going to be neutral.
The spacing from both these two are very well at the moment.
The outer shield options of Puff are kind of lacking. That Nair isn't as fast, so he can't really punish the backer or the forward air. So he's kind of preemptively going in before he throws out the aerial instead, which is a lot more difficult, but it does work out for Raikoss. It can be a little bit risky, but he's making it work for himself, and a good lead this first or this second game.
Oh,
Very careful there. Rolling in.
there is nothing scarier than playing against Raikoss and just watching him stand
Oh.
still. Oh, that was a crazy.
I mean,
attempt at a
Raikoss
combo.
exemplifies the phrase, he's just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, absolutely. You do
Oh,
not
beautiful
want to.
conversion. Still not going to kill though.
Very cautious about the recovery here from Ton.
Oh, that was an excellent ledge cancel to the back air there from Toon. Giving him stage advantage right now.
And we see how safe that upwards air dodge from Jigglypuff is to recover. But Ton is working his way back here. There's another back air.
And this is even if you're thinking about like weight and stuff. This is first stock can go anywhere right now.
Avoiding the up tilt there, getting a forward air hidden. Puff is off stage once again. She thrives there, but nowhere she's get hit by Palutena's shield.
Raikoss had a strong start, but Ton just kept onto his stock, and now he's in the lead.
Max
and-
Rage Palutena, this is dangerous!
Uh-oh. How far up can you go? Not far enough right now.
Can he get much higher? Oh, he does. That's very good for Raikoss.
He had to get that stock early because if you let Palutena in with Max Rage, she can get a lot of strings.
And that jab is insane. Jigglypuff's jab just combos into so much.
Oh my
Did you know Puff has a Jair?
Yeah.
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 Jab
Raikoss
back
does not know how to do it though.
No, but she has jab Jair.
Oh, the sing.
Oh, barely missing.
Taking
Jinx.
any punish, right? You can get right there. Good down air on the punish. Fun fact, there are 3 hitboxes on the Jigglypuff sing. And you can see, like, on your shield, shielding it when you can go in for the punish.
Oh,
Really? Ooh, that was close.
Barely
Yeah.
spacing outside of the fire range right there.
Or the down tilt, that is a huge... Like, Ton has been emphasizing that. That really helps in this matchup. The sing stall on the ledge, getting punished, of course.
One thing Ton is just doing so well is he's always rolling away in tech chase situations, and
That's gonna kill.
Raikoss has never been able to extend off of a single tech chase, whereas Ton right now able to get once another stock and racking on damage, 37%.
Oh.
This was where we left off at the first stock of Ton. And now it's at 50. Raikoss with a huge detriment here in game number 2.
Yeah, and these backers, this walling,
Oh
this
my
my god, he beat Pal!
This armor that Palutena is showing right now, that shield, how do you get through that as tiny little Jigglypuff?
I have no idea. They say attack is the best defense, but right now defense is looking like the best attack.
Yeah,
Back throw.
that's very true.
Explosive flame, just avoiding it.
Raikoss is trying too hard to fish for rests and other extended advantage states, but Ton is playing extremely well around him. You can clearly see that he studied the matchup.
Oh my god, that
Oh my
rollout is gonna be
goodness.
punished, and it's gonna be another game for Ton.
This is looking rough for Raikoss. Of course, Raikoss, like, one of the best players in Norway when it comes to making reverse 3-0s. Because he never gives up Sometimes he does, actually. But now it seems like
I
he
remember when we
It's
had
so
him on
wholly
the
over.
I remember when we had him on the podcast, and we could just count all the times where he just said no.
Yeah, but the thing is with Raikoss, like sometimes something just snaps in his head.
Yeah.
I remember talking to him after he reverse 3'd on Bill, asked, how did you do that? He said, I just stopped pressing buttons. And
Maybe that's the key now until we're going back to Holo Bastion.
Raikoss is a player who likes to push that side B. He likes to push a lot of buttons that maybe aren't always on paper best decisions, and he's very aware of that. And sometimes he just goes like, but what if I didn't?
exactly.
And then he just beats the best players in our country.
Yeah, and the thing with this matchup is normally Jigglypuff can get away with just pushing those buttons in the air because not many characters have as good. Oh my god! An unfortunate SD from Toon, and the Raikoss has the first.
I mean,
lead of-
Raikoss has to eat that. That is so good.
Yeah, you take those 100%.
I love the deep
What is
breathing on
this?
the Angel platform, though. Ton is just in the zone right now, even if he SDs like that. That is unfortunate, though. That's not the way you want to start off this game 3 when you're on the...
This-
What is that up smash?
And the taunt as well?
But that is how you want to start off the second stock after the SD.
Exactly! Like I just jinxed it. That's commentator's curse right there.
Not a curse for you in Metisport, and Ton, of
Maybe
course.
it's a reverse jinx, who knows?
Oh my god. But yes, as I was saying earlier, guys, Jigglypuff, a character with like really good air control. But if there's one character who can contest Jigglypuff for that, it is Palutena.
For sure.
With those big aerials that have invincibility as well, the Nair that just beats out everything. And we've been seeing it.
Oh my
my
what is happening?
God.
You know what? Who cares about the air when you can two-frame like that?
Down
Call him
smash.
Nietzsche because he just killed God. That was beautiful.
My god, this pink puffball right here. Oh, and
my
another
God.
read!
What is going on? It's been 1.5 minutes, boys!
Every stock has been taken by either a smash stack or just an SD. Crazy.
This is what has happened.
I'm shaking.
Did they both just start pressing more buttons? Like,
I
what
think that's what happened.
Exactly.
Instead of going, what if I don't, he's going, what if I do even more?
Yeah, it's working out for
dangerous.
us here. This is great set so
Also,
far.
every time Raikoss hits the side B forward there, he always goes for the landing up air, and Ton has never fell for it.
Roll back.
You want to watch out if you get in a tech situation with Jigglypuff.
Last chance here for Raikoss. Will he be able to take this to a game 4, or will Ton clean this set up?
That was
Trading off that hit, like that is damage in itself. Even if Palutena is offstage now, she has options to get back. The teleport cancel onto the platform, shielding the approach from Raikoss there, but a nice grab there onto the down throw. No further punish just yet. Beats with F smash with an air.
Raikoss laying out a grunt, missing that F smash.
Grah, he says.
Oh, this is very
This
intense
back
right
air
now.
is going to threaten Raikoss
Oh,
very
for the
big.
grab.
He's so small.
Tiny little man.
Tiny little balloon.
God.
Is it gonna be popped now
Forward air.
because Ton has him offstage, the explosive flame?
Amazing drift there, going right through the explosive flame and getting a fair there, but not getting much else out of it.
Oh, the
Oh,
back. No dash stack.
The dash attack.
I am scared, guys.
Oh,
there it is.
that is going to be a Ton.
And Ton is moving on to winners final!
The
Beautiful
name
set
of
for Ton.
the game, just showing that back air, that dash, like walling out Jigglypuff, just showing you cannot be in my general burst range.
The difference maker in that set was the disadvantage. Because Raikoss would constantly get called out in disadvantage, whereas Ton always avoided what Raikoss wanted.
Yeah,
It was very clear that he had studied the matchup, like every time there was a texture chasing, tech away. And when he had the pound for there, always DI away to avoid the landing up air.
And
Raikoss
I just kind of think Tan proved that what he's been saying about also being Reversal City. He just called out every reversal attempt, because Raikoss was trying that all the time.
I mean, Raikoss was fishing, but Ton was a bird in the sky. You can't fish a bird, you know?
no, he wasn't where we wanted him to be. So
Yes.